This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where tonight my friends and I will be playing the Magnus Archives role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is Need, which is from Make Your Statement, a new collection of scenarios written by Stacey, Janssen, Jonathon Sims, and Monte. It's available from Monte Games and Drive-Thru RPG. Our game master is Mike Machen, and this is episode 4. Our recap will be given by Tyler Hudak as his character, Ethan Caldwell. So without any further delay, let's continue our journey into the darkness. Tyler?
Statement of Ethan Caldwell regarding the Joanne Crichton investigation. It's weird how in life events take unexpected turns. You find out two friends know each other well, a coworker went to school with your wife, you find a random book you had as a child in a bookstore. Some call these coincidences. I don't think I believe in coincidences anymore. We're currently investigating the alerts concerning Joanna Crichton and her ex, Nell French. Nell had come to her one day in a rant, asking her for 17 hours if Joanne loved her. Nell eventually fell asleep and didn't know why she acted the way she did when she woke up. If that were a single case, we probably would have ignored it, but there were students that had developed their own obsessions, their own needs. One was Milton Vandermeer, a student who had to be physically removed from a church because he couldn't let go of a crucifix. Andrei Sidorov, who spends the entire day paying other students to tell him that he's better than them. We initially thought the common link between Nell, Andre, and Milton was Ken Wallace, a student who was murdered near Andrea Coso's apartment. Coso, the artist from the gallery where those shadow creatures tried to murder us. Coincidence? Rory, Melanie, and I were about to investigate Wallace and Milton's dorm rooms when we came across Andrei Sidorov paying for one of his displays of validation and admiration. As I watched this, Andrei tried to pay me to fill his narcissistic needs. I refused, wanting to see what he'd do when his need wasn't fulfilled. It didn't make him happy. Rory and Melanie joined in, and we may have even tried to drag him away if not for the two large bodyguards watching over Andre. His displays seemed to stop as soon as Melanie touched him. We also learned that during this that Andre has a sister, Nikki, short for Nikita. More on her later. It was at this time we got a text from Mortimer and Sebastian, who had seemingly disappeared for a few hours. It turned out they had literally disappeared. Somehow they got caught in a multi-dimensional labyrinth beneath the library. Its geometry seemed to shift, creating mirror effects where they could see themselves at opposite ends of the hall and where cryptic, taunting messages were displayed. They found several rooms, one similar to our investigation room, but without the exits or decor we had, and a red room lit by wall sconces, a small table, the mummified corpse of Marc Antoine, the former archivist, and an old TV showing a fractal pattern. Did I mention that Mortimer and Seb had found Dr. Jacob Cross apparently coming from the space just before they got trapped? The same Dr. Cross that disappeared from the art gallery when all hell broke loose, and the same Dr. Cross that had a screensaver of fractals? Coincidence? Somehow Mortimer and Sebastian escaped, and once we all got together, we had one other thing to deal with. The not them. These appear to be shape-shifting creatures that replace someone in our reality, not only in person but also in digital media. Danielle, one of the library students' helpers, appeared to be their latest victim, and Mortimer may have been their next meal. But his disappearance may have disrupted that, so we have an opportunity to act. A plan is in motion to try to capture it, maybe imprison it in that space, maybe interrogate it, maybe something else. We think a ritual is necessary to do this, and some papers we got from Celine's office may hold the key to this. These papers were written by Vivian Pascal, the former head archivist who dealt with a similar case years ago. The former head archivist who also died on an overseas flight. Coincidence? As we were gathering these papers using Melanie's surprising lockpicking skills, we ran into Jean, the library's CFO, who only works at night. She seemed to know some details about Rory, asking him about how he spent his time alone. That, and perhaps a vague threat about the rest of our fates, has me on edge. I don't trust accountants to begin with, but I really don't trust Jean. But back to our case. Like I said, we initially thought Ken Wallace was the common point between all the obsessions. He is, but that may not be the true commonality. We discovered that all of the people, Nell, Ken Wallace, Milton, and Andre, didn't start exhibiting this behavior until a debate between Milton and Dr. Priscilla Durnett about the nature of free will. The same professor we met in the cafeteria the other day. Coincidence? And finally, Nikki Sidorov, Andre's sister. Our research found that she flunked out of school and has essentially been disowned. We also realized two important things. The letter found in Koso's apartment mentioned a Sidorov girl who may be working for the Mother of Puppets is likely referring to Nikki. She also drives a blue Corvette. Like the blue Corvette that was involved in Tom Young's death, and the blue Corvette that sped by us in front of the art gallery. Coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences anymore. We're seeing commonalities between all of our cases, and ever since the Resurrection Mount, I feel like we're being pulled on strings in directions by unknown entities for their own purpose. And you know what? That pisses me off. Nothing is going to control me, us, in this way. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are all coincidences. Or maybe I'm still somewhere trapped underground next to Erica, my oxygen-deprived brain trying to make sense of my last few moments. I can't wait to find out.
Oh, so good. Love it, Tyler. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are all together. You're just in the hall. Yeah, I think some of you are still in Celine Delacroix's office. The rest of you are kind of in the hall, and Jean's gone off to her office. So the five of you are together. It's probably late in the day. It's after normal work hours. I think about 6 o'clock, maybe 6:37.
Well, let's have a look at that ritual we've recovered. Let's see what we're supposed to
do. Once we're someplace where there aren't as many eyes on us.
Okay.
Why don't we?
Well, there's no camera in Dr. Bosch's office if we want to go in there. If that's all right with you, Dr. Bosch.
That would be fine. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Why isn't there a camera in my office?
I think they're out in the hallways. I don't think they're watching us directly.
I thought you also requested not to have one.
Yeah.
Maybe or perhaps I did, but now that I think of it, there's no reason why you shouldn't suspect me as well. I could just as easily be taken over. I don't think there's any downstairs, but I'm not sure I want to go downstairs again.
Mm-hmm.
It might be wise to let it settle for a few days down there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we'll settle in Dr. Bosch's office and look at it.
Okay.
I mean, there's always the artifact storage room too.
Yeah.
No, it's
okay.
However, okay, Dr. Bosch.
It is reasonable to assume this is a university. There are probably utility rooms and lecture rooms and things that are completely empty 90% of the time, and there certainly wouldn't be surveillance.
Correct.
Do we have a conference room? Can we add one?
Yeah, tell me about the conference room. And
it's on the second floor at the far end of one of the wings of the university. Okay. It's seldom used because it's kind of chilly in the winter and it's too hot in the summer.
Got real old leather chairs that really need to be fixed.
So is it not located at the library itself? Like it's actually part of the university?
Correct. It's part of the university. We just have to cross the campus.
Cross the street.
So which building is it in then if it's not in the library?
It's in one of the university buildings. Human sciences, that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Like maybe it was initially meant for like seminars or something, but again, as you mentioned, the weather, the conditions in there during the winter
They'll still
And
use it
nobody-
if there's
everyone-
overflow for classes or whatever.
Yeah, everyone
even
avoids
asks
it if they
us.
got a
They
choice.
just use
They don't
it.
pick that one. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we settle into the official smelly leather chair conference room and look at it.
Okay, so
Okay.
to get there, you end up leaving the institute leaving the library, and you can see that the night is slowly coming. Like the sun's going down. There's lots of shadows on the streets. It's definitely getting darker. Walking out the building, you can look up and see that front camera looking down at you from the front entrance of the library, and you get that typical feeling of eyes watching you, that you wonder if Albert Giroux is at his computer tonight watching.
Probably is.
Yeah, and start walking across the street. Seb and Dr. Mortimer, as you come closer, there's a few small shops and stores along the way. You pretty much got to cross the street, go down half a block, and then walk back into the building and go up the stairs there to the second floor. You see there's a billboard that has always been there, but recently the ad on it has changed, and you hadn't paid much attention to it. But now, as the group of 5 of you are walking by the billboard, seeing it, you see a familiar-looking, rather expressionless woman on the billboard, holding forth empty looking box in her hands, or a box without any description on it, and it looks like part of the billboard's been torn off, but you see in big blocks, it's finally here.
Who's the woman?
Advertisement.
It's the advertisement
product?
you saw
In the magazines downstairs.
in the magazines downstairs, actually.
Right, so it's the same woman who was saying it's coming soon, it's going to be any moment.
Do we know the dates on some of those magazines? Were they really old?
They were completely blank, other than that, at the time when you were passing through the hall and saw that ad.
Right.
So
I'll take a picture with my cell phone just to reference later.
I sort of stop as I see them like pausing to look up, like something caught your attention.
It's finally here.
That odd. That ad, we've seen it in a number of places, and it makes no sense.
It's an intrusion into our reality.
It's
Doctor.
creepy is what it is.
We saw it in the other space we were trapped in for a while.
Oh,
it's
I know.
you know those
Great.
Burma Shave ads from the 50s where you're driving down the road and there's like a little jingle from each sign to the next?
Vaguely?
This is the extra dimensional version of the Burma Shave ad. And it's in our face. It's finally here.
I mean, occasionally a product will come along and do just sort of a
tease campaign, or something, right?
Yeah, but they
something
don't put
without
it
telling
into
you what it is.
newsprint in extra dimensional spaces nobody goes to but crazy old professors.
Anyways, it bothers me.
Seb and Mortimer.
It's finally here.
Yes,
You know,
apparently it is.
As I say to the billboard, you know, we're dealing with too much as it is. You don't need to add anything else.
Seb and Mortimer, I'm going to have both take a point of stress from seeing it. But you guys get
This
across
is making-
I've got a thing that deflects that.
Nice.
This conversation is making Rory a little nervous. So he's taking a look around the buildings by the library, just looking in the shadows a little, just seeing if he sees any movement or anything.
Yeah, give me an intellect perception task.
Well, I did my refresh, so I'm back in business with intellect.
Ooh, yes, nice.
So intellect perception.
Most likely be
What's
students
my
around
difficulty?
here.
Your difficulty, I think we're going to make it a level 2 task.
Level 2. All right. Well, I'll spend. Let's see. I'll mark it down to level 1. I'll spend 3 of those new intellect points now. So that would be a 3 or higher. That is a 12.
That is a 12, a success. And you're looking around, and you just happen, as they're looking at the billboard, maybe you're looking around you and happen to see off to the side, there is an alleyway stretching in. And for the briefest second, maybe you thought you saw something, and you're almost sure that it's maybe a light rain has started, and kind of peering down it almost looks like you can see there's like a cast off jacket or something like that off to the side, and there's a few different pieces of trash and stuff like that, but doesn't seem to be anyone there.
I think Roy's going to sort of walk over that way. I want to see the jacket.
And I just realized that I don't know what the McGill team's name is, but it is a McGill Athletics jacket. Just do a
Yes,
search
what's the year on it?
It's this year.
Okay, so it's a recent student one.
25.
They're the Redbirds.
Redbirds,
Ah.
yeah. You
Oh,
see it's,
like the Cardinals.
Thank you, you beat me.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a Redbirds jacket. It
They would
doesn't
yell,
have a name.
not the Cardinals.
Well, some student must have lost their jacket. Probably coming home drunk. These things aren't cheap. I better.
Yeah, just leave it where it is so they go look for it later. Otherwise, they'll never find it.
Yeah,
Probably a
unfortunately,
good
that's the way these tend to go. But for curiosity's sake, as I'm looking at this, I'm assuming it's a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, you know what? If you're following Rory and taking it from him, the closer you find the pockets are empty, but it smells quite strongly of sweat and kind of body odor. It's very thick and musky kind of smell coming from it.
It's been worn lately. It's, I think, by obviously an athlete, but on the back, what sport does it say on the back?
It doesn't. It just shows the main logo of the Redbirds.
Oh, okay.
What type of jacket is it? Is that like a winter jacket? Fall, spring?
Lighter, more of a fall jacket, more like a raincoat kind of.
Oh, so
like
it's
a nylon kind of coat.
Oh,
has the weather been appropriate for this type of jacket?
Yeah, it's probably starting to get a little cooler now.
That's right. It's October, isn't it? Okay.
It's
October.
Now,
But so this is not a Letterman jacket then?
No, it's not like a leather jacket or anything like that, or a bomber or anything like that. It's yeah.
Okay. Oh, that must be a U.S. thing then. What I'm thinking.
It's just a school jacket.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like a Letterman.
Well, if it was football, then it would have his number on the
sleeve.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, it does not have that.
They give Letterman jackets for more than just football, so
We're in Canada. It's probably hockey.
Oh, I would not be shocked.
Could be
could
lacrosse.
be drama.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the drama club.
Is there any money in the pockets?
Nothing.
no, empty, but it reeks.
Okay, let's leave the smelly jacket and let's get to work on this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys forgot to take your Adderall this morning. Come on.
Focus.
Takes picture of
Focus, people.
Letterman jacket or not Letterman jacket on phone. All right.
Okay, we go in and we look at the ritual and see what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
All right.
We're sequestered in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go upstairs into the building, and you see there's a few traces. You see there's a few janitors around starting to sweep the floors and take the garbages from various rooms. As you go up to the second floor, get into the conference room, you seem to have the room to yourself. It's you were aware of a few cameras outside in the halls and stuff, but in here it seems like you're free from being observed.
Okay. All right. So I sit. We sit at the conference table. I take my satchel off my shoulder and put it on the satchel briefcase that I take off my shoulder and put on the table and bring out the file and open. What am I looking at?
Collected notes, and it seems to be various, and I think the first thing you see at the top of the page is the words "the stranger" with underlined a few times. And going into that is a mention of the not them as a servant of this entity called the stranger.
And so then it has a patron then. Okay. As I'm studying this, I start to tilt my head like I'm thinking for a moment, and then I'm like, I wonder. Pull out my personal notebook, flip through to some of my notes about the various cults, and looking at it and going, wait. I think I've been dealing with these my entire career and never knew it.
Really?
Oh, really? You should tell me more.
The People's Church of the Divine Host. I mentioned they worship darkness.
Ah, yes.
What?
Yes, the dark seems to be one of these entities too.
So if there is a thing called the stranger that is tied to a supernatural entity or a supernatural thing, the things in the paintings, are they an aspect of the dark, perhaps?
Yeah, that seems
dark.
pretty reasonable.
Also seems that the bug people, theirs seem to all be all about corruption.
Disgust, yeah.
Corruption.
The
void or the vastness.
The other artists seem to be all about the vastness.
Yeah, Abdul
Which
Walsh.
it's a pity he ended up being such a jerk. His art was fabulous.
We have heard from the mother of puppets as well.
Right.
Although I don't recall, I don't think Nikita Sidorov is tied to her. She's listed as something else, if I remember correctly.
The letter did mention her as being just as dangerous or more dangerous than It Knows You, and yeah, the mother of puppets. It Knows You. You wonder, that one sounds strangely familiar, but
yeah,
I
guy
know
said that to us.
It knows you. It's here. It's finally here.
I'm just going to keep looking at the notes, trying to figure out how to deal with this creature, because I'm very concerned about getting it before it kills somebody else.
Yeah, we need to focus.
That's my primary concern is not to figure out the grand conspiracy, is to stop this thing.
Well, you do see noted is there's lots of mentions to how to figure out the relic and finding the relic and having the relic present. And then it seems to be entrapping the not them into the same space as this relic, and it offers various almost poems or limericks or little rhymey pieces that you would recite almost like kids' nursery rhymes to entice the creature back into whatever receptacle was meant to hold it.
Okay.
So at the end of the recording that we were listening to, where the not them spoke, there were some strange noises, and there was the not them suddenly reacted because it was upset that they were going to bind it or whatever.
Yes.
Right.
And we did sort of hear a recitation, but we couldn't quite make it out. We just heard the not them screaming, no, as it was. And do we know who was the human on the side of that recording? That was
Yes, that was
that Vivian?
No, that
was someone from the Usher Foundation.
Someone that was from the English archives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the American one.
That's right. So they have had something. They had the ritual in their hands at some point. So does it have to be a specific object, or can we use anything with a mirror or something? I don't know.
The indication?
It sounds like it's bound to some kind of object. I'm still thinking it might be that music box.
Yeah, that's not there anymore.
Back from
missing.
I know. But what are we going to do? Let's see what we can.
Is it possible? Did the music box go missing before or after we added the cameras?
We added the cameras before.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
So if the music box was taken on camera, we should be able to back read the footage, but that's a long shot.
It's probably not Danielle that took it. Who else would have taken it?
Why wouldn't it be Danielle?
Not Danielle. It's not Danielle.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yes, not Danielle.
I think that it's far more likely. We installed the cameras after we started having problems. The students were already working on cataloging and things before any of our problems manifested themselves. And Danielle became not Danielle at some point in the beginning. If I were the thing and the music box were the trigger, I would have immediately gone to it, taken it, and smashed it somewhere, gotten rid of it. So I think that's most likely what happened.
If they can't, right, exactly. If they can't, I think.
Yeah. See, here's the thing: in folklore, creatures don't have a free "I can never be captured again." If they destroy the thing, usually that can hold them. That frees up the forces of good to make something else.
What's the name of Danielle's friend?
Because they can never escape the ability to be caught. That's impossible.
Alana Jade. Yeah.
So if they destroyed the music box, let's make something to put it in.
Why don't we ask Jade if she has it? Maybe
that would.
Your friend gave
why
her
would? Oh, you mean as a gift?
To keep it out of the archive so we can't.
Right. I'm wondering if not Danielle
She
took
can't
it,
destroy it.
back to her apartment and hid it there, because that would be the easiest for her to do, for it to do.
If she can't touch
I
it, she
think-
could have her friend take
Well,
it.
I think that's just it. I think that Danielle went into the archive. She found that and probably went to clean it, like, doing the side of a magic lantern. And she probably opened it. And when she did, she let that thing out and take her.
She got some 3 wishes first.
I mean, I'm surmising that, but
Yeah.
it seems...
That's
Well,
possible.
I thought we saw
Lines
some
up.
footage where the two of them had actually taken the stuff outside to clean.
Yeah, they were moving it out of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that
we
on
didn't know they
footage.
were dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr.
But
Melanie,
that would have
you're-
happened before.
Yeah.
I think that would have happened.
No, it happened the
before
same
we
day
just
that
know.
that she switched. The morning she was Danielle, the evening she was not Danielle. And then Rory looked through the tape, and during the day they did the cleaning. So it was that day it happened.
Dr. Melanie, your phone dings. Actually, it dings twice. It looks like you're getting some emails.
One moment. Grab my
You
phone.
have 2 messages. One is from a friend of yours, Nova Hendricks, who works in the registrar's office that you had reached out to.
Okay.
The other is from Beatrice Sermon.
I thought she's the missing girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Nova Hendricks. Oh, she's been busy. Subject student inquiry. Hey Mel, hope you're doing well. You seem to be having a busy year. I hope we can get coffee one of these days. We'll definitely have to do that. I did a quick search for the names you mentioned. I can see 2 classes with some significant overlaps, but none with all give. I can also confirm Beatrice Ehrman and Milton Vandermeer have been absent for their classes this week. There have also been 2 other absences recently. Nora Curry attended her Philosophy 105 class yesterday morning, but missed all classes since, and Charlie George missed today. Please let me know what you make of this. There was a detective who I'd spoken with after the passing of Ken Wallace. I'm going to forward this information to him as well. Nova Hendricks at the registrar's office with the list that I asked for. There's a detective. We might want to talk to him.
And yeah, I have the attachment here as well if you want to look at
Okay.
that now.
Okay, as for the list. Okay, we've got a list for advanced calculus. Oh, here we are. So there's 2 lists. One has 4 students of the ones that are affected in this. The other has 3. But my bet would be, let's see. Yes, Milton Vandermeer is in both of them. So,
So he's the
Beatrice-
contagion point.
Is he like the
Beatrice-
Typhoid Mary?
Yeah.
Beatrice Ehrman, Penelope French, Milton Vandermeer, Ken Wallace, and then in Priscilla Dunnett's class, in the Anatomy of Certainty, that might be relevant, I don't know. We have Penelope, Andre, and Milton again,
That's
along with others.
Professor Dunnett. We just met her the other day, remember?
Yep.
And the calc teacher is Jeremy McDonald, but I don't think we have to talk to him. Although,
Go on, I'm sorry.
although the fact that, there's a few students who aren't in the same classes. Well, wait, it looks like Nell French is also in both classes, along with Milton. Could be a coincidence, but recently, I don't think so.
Dr. Melly, you have an email from one of the students here too.
Yes, give me one moment. I have to open that as well. From Beatrice Ehrman. Subject, they're watching. I heard you were looking into what happened to my friend Ken. Thank you. I am so scared of what is happening. I think I know why Ken was chosen, but I have to tell you in person. Something happened in one of our classes. I'm worried I might be next, so I have to be very careful. Meet me at the bench where Ken was found at 10 p.m. Come alone, and please keep your distance when I arrive. I am not very comfortable with people being too close right now, and I'm worried we may be seen. See you tonight, I hope. Beatrice.
Well, you're not going alone.
I was about to say, I'm going to wear my mic and camera.
Yeah, I'll be very close by. Oh, very close by. You won't see me, but I'll be very quiet.
Do we still have access to Andriacoso's apartment that may or
We
may
should,
not
yeah.
look down on that bench?
We should actually, I believe. We still
I
have our
think the
keys.
landlord is still in the hospital too.
It might not be the safest place to hang out, though. It's the vampire.
Oh, that's right. You guys did get attacked. Didn't you?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, let's not have another
Minor
vampire
thing.
attack, please.
not today.
Not a bad idea if it weren't for that, but... Alright, so... What time is it now?
Yeah, by now it's probably about 7:30.
Okay, so...
Maybe getting closer to 8. It's starting to get darker. You guys had talked a little bit about whether it was safe to go home before or if you were going to camp out at the library.
Okay. I'm looking at this file and my notebook, and I'm very quickly writing a list of attributes and entities of what appears to be the correlation here, along with speculation about some of the other things, like the lightless flame, lidless tomb, and all of that. But that is a story for another time. But I am looking at everyone else, and then I mutter, all right, so if I'm going to this meetup, who wants to be hunting for the artifact? And someone really needs to get into Ken Wallace's dorm room.
So, do we know what the artifact actually is?
Well, we saw it on the footage, don't we? We know it looks like a music box.
Yeah, and actually, it would not surprise me at all if this was the same music box mentioned in one of the statements that gave us the information. Because it seems like when, what is her name? Pascal. When Pascal took care of Vivian, yes. When she took care of it before, the one in Minnesota, I think it was. It sounds like she took it with her when she took care of it, and that's how it came to us. So this is I think the same entity.
I feel responsible for any artifact or book inside the library, as I'm the conservator. So I'll take the retrieval of the artifact.
Well, yeah, same here, because I feel responsible for Daniel being killed for this stupid thing. So
we're staying in
this
groups,
point,
so
you do have several other resources available to you. You know that Milton went to Notre Dame de Sacré-Cœur as well. So that's an avenue, but you also have resources. Ethan can get in touch with Alicia. Most of you have other friends and connections. You know that Albert, as distasteful as it may be to talk to him, Albert Giroux has cameras all over the university grounds.
that's true. Well, can we get the contact information for Danielle and her friend to see if we can go and check out their apartment or talk to them? Although, would they do anything as obvious as keep it on their own at their own place?
The scary thing is whether or not going to Danielle's apartment. You might find her there waiting for you.
Yeah, but yeah.
Does Danielle live with her friend? What was her name?
Alana? Yeah, let's say that they have an apartment together. They're third-year students.
Should you maybe give them an assignment tomorrow, and then that'll keep them busy for an hour or two, and then go over?
I guess.
That's good work.
I could construct something that would require their attention for a while, sure.
I realized I am going to have to run home because I don't normally carry my camera and microphone with me all the time.
You don't?
No.
Why not? Don't you always want to be observed?
I just assume you always have it on.
Yeah, isn't that natural?
Well, I'll be accompanying you to your house, Dr. Monte.
Okay.
Well, do we want to try and get into Wallace's room tonight?
Does he have anyone else living with him, or is he?
He has a solitary dorm at.
Okay.
So it is worth us taking a quick check, sure.
Did Milton Vandermeer live in that dorm as well?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they all lived in Solon Hall, right?
Yeah, check out the rooms you can at Solon Hall.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to stay in touch. We'll text each other back and forth.
Okay. So Mortimer and Sebastian are going to look for the artifact and go into Ken Wallace's room.
No, you guys go look for the artifact or do whatever. I can go to Wallace's room.
Sounds good.
Alone?
Well, tomorrow morning we're going to look for the artifact in their apartment while we send them on a wild goose chase assignment. I don't think it's a good idea to go tonight.
Well, we can go to Wallace's apartment or whatever dorm, or unless Rory and Melanie, you want more than just you two going to that meetup.
Well, it's either we had already said no one goes anywhere alone, and the current setup leaves you alone. I
can give somebody a call to meet me there if I need to, or if Mortimer and Sebastian would prefer to go, it'd probably be easier to have two professors to let me in to help me get into the room, as opposed to me trying to talk my way in.
I really think you three.
But I think your safety trumps everything else, so I'm willing to wait if we would prefer to do that. I'm more concerned that you're going to go there because it's a bench, right? Is where Ken was found in front of the apartment building.
Yes.
I'm thinking a bench right next to the road. We've had too many run-ins with cars.
Blue cars, you're right. Yeah, that's one thing.
I'm concerned because this girl was missing, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, she sent an email.
Well, I wonder if she is having a need for space issues, so she wants nobody near her.
Yeah, she did say she didn't want me to get too close.
Yeah, that could be her particular problem.
So, which is why I'm going to wear my microphone and camera. And Rory, when you have access to my feed, you will zoom in.
Yes.
Get close without being close.
Every second.
Okay, so you two, I'm clear with Seb, Dr. Mortimer, and Ethan. I'm not as sure what you guys are doing.
Well, I am going to take a tip from your suggestion to deal with our unsavory guy in the camera department there, and just ask him if he's can look through a bunch of footage following from when we think the thing went missing, and say we think something got misused, and just to see if he can track. Like if he looks at cameras and there's stuff around the campus and he sees her throw it into a garbage bin, voila, we've got something to work with. I mean, maybe nothing will come of it, but let's just ask him to look.
Yeah. Okay. So
we should also have a fairly decent time frame. So
yeah. From this time period, can you please check to see if these students exchange this thing? It'll be obvious on the camera because it does stand out as a little thing to see.
Yeah. No, it could probably fit in a larger purse, but a smaller handbag, it would be a little too bulky to fit in there. It's probably also the size of a small jewelry box. Even.
Yeah, and also we're hoping to see, like, is it a gift? Did they present it to somebody? Yeah.
You just touched something in my brain that there's no reason to believe that the not Danielle doesn't have an ally. I mean, she might have allies that would have helped her take care of problems like that.
Well, they didn't help her.
Keep our eyes open.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open. Yeah, everyone seems to be connected, but they also seem to be maybe not like each other too. So,
are you planning to call from back at the library?
Yeah, we'll call from the library.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I'll ask Mr. Greasy to do this for us.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm not sure at what point in the story we started applying these attributes.
I thought he was a perfectly fine guy. I don't know where this started. That's why I'm calling him. I have nothing against him.
Voyeuristic.
He's voyeuristic, but that's fine. That's probably 2% of the populace is probably voyeurs.
Okay, fair enough. Mortimer, what were you thinking?
Well, I'm with Seb. So
okay, you're sticking with them.
I'm trying to go through my mind of. My main theory is if I would have got the object I was trapped in, I would have smashed it or put it somewhere where it could never be found. Drop it in the ocean or, just to get it so that nobody could ever use that on me again.
But if they drop in the ocean, it'll come to shore sooner than they want it to.
Maybe not.
Well, no, the forces of
in the St.
causality,
Lawrence.
which seem to be working against us, also work against these creatures. They're bound by these things.
I think if she escaped it, then she's no longer bound by it.
Then we can make a new one.
Out.
We can make.
Well,
a new
we
one
need to know what to do. What qualities does it have to work?
We got to write about what these things look like.
We need a book of some sort that tells us how to construct a magical binding object.
Folklore will help us with this. I mean, that article we read from the old archivist described how to look for these artifacts, like what their common elements are.
Yeah.
Let's just red letter them and go, okay, this is how we make one. They should have a mirror. They should have this. They should have that. Extract the items. And
if we find anything like that, so far,
go to the antique stores, see what we can find.
Ethan,
hopefully, we won't find one that has one already, and we put two in the same one, and then who knows? They'll breed.
What's Ethan thinking of doing?
I think I will probably just stick with Mortimer, and
we will go and help you look at the apartment too. Don't worry, we're just trying to deal with this first.
All right, then yeah, I'll stick with.
We're going to be your
Mortimer
alibi.
and Sebastian.
We'll be your alibi.
We'll go over to Wallace's room.
Yeah.
But before we all split up, I'm gonna one last time ask Melanie and Rory, are you sure you don't want us to go with you?
We'll let you know. It's not too far away from the campus. I'll send you a text, or Mel will send you a text if we need you to come in for backup.
Okay.
I mean, also depending on how, we also don't want to scare this girl away either. So if a lot of us show up first, but we'll keep you informed. We need to stay in touch. We'll continuously send messages. And stay out of the basement, because I don't think your phones work any other.
Going there.
Yeah. And I definitely need to interrogate my colleague about what he knows about that.
No.
The I don't know, the
Cross.
getting no, no, I know that, but
fractals, right?
Fractals and whatever, I don't know, the lost, the loop, I don't know what that thing might be.
Getting weirder and weirder. We got not thems, other thems. I don't know.
You had your separate directions.
Other not thems.
Three of you head back towards the library across the street, and Dr. Melanie's headed home with Rory to get equipment and get set up.
I'm going to check the postal room for the library in case, like they said, it was here. I want to see if a parcel arrived first.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
That's the book we need.
Well, I don't know what it is, but apparently it's here.
You're tempting me to add another element here, and I think I probably
I know I'm an idiot. I shouldn't do that.
So let's, you get to the postal room, and you see maybe there's a few bills waiting or something that
these are for you, Doctor.
Gene hasn't got to yet. Yeah.
Those are for Gene.
Yeah. But yeah, no surprise deliveries or anything like that.
Okay, it's not here then.
Beating hearts or anything like that.
We were lied to.
Yeah, you get back in and start following up your researchers. Dr. Melanie and Rory are headed to her place when Rory's phone rings.
Oh.
And you see the name Michael McGowan come up on the screen.
Oh, it's my friend from the Irish Navy.
Take it.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Rory. I was wondering if you were still on for drinks tonight.
Oh, tonight I can't. I have to work late. You want to do it another night? Maybe later in the week?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we got some things coming on at work, and I can't get away.
Things okay?
Oh yeah, everything's fine. Just things going on around campus. You probably heard the news in the newspapers. That poor kid was murdered, and students are a little worried, but we're keeping everybody safe.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh no, if you hear anything, obviously you're going to want to let us know, or let the police know, But
he's
it's one of those things.
He's former military as well, right?
Yeah, he was. We were in the Irish Marines together, in the Irish Navy.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Are you still on the phone with him, by the way?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll keep my mouth shut until he's done.
Oh. Yeah, so let's plan for what's today? Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday. Let's plan for maybe let's plan for Saturday night. All right, let's keep that open for now.
All right. Sounds good, mate. Hey, ends the
All
call.
right, I'll talk to you soon. I'm glad to hear from you.
Yeah. It's good to talk, Roy. We'll get together soon.
Sounds good.
As soon as he's off the phone, he might not be a bad ally to have.
I don't know about bringing innocent people into this, but
I know, but
I know he can hold his own in a fight. So,
but I have to admit, we are a little bit lacking in firepower.
yeah. I mean, maybe it's time to if I could get a staff going. I know he was looking for a job, and maybe we can get another security person. Something to talk to Celine, I guess, about Dr. Bosch.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Actually, Dr. Met, there's something that, now that the others aren't here, there's something I needed to talk to you about.
Yes?
I wanted to show this to you first because I think you need to see it first. When I was doing research on the Sakharov family, I found a photo online from the 80s of Gregory Sakharov, Andrei's father.
Sidorovs. Sidorovs. Okay, so this would have been during the Soviet era.
Yeah, I found a photo. I think there's somebody in the photo that I think you know. And I'm just gonna send it. Here, let me. I guess I could show you on my phone. I'll send it over to you too. But I wanted to show you first.
Okay, so what I'm looking at is a photo in Prague with 3 men. At some point in the 80s, Gregory Sidorov, Thomas Beaudry, my father, and a man named Andy Tang are standing together having their picture taken. And Andy Tang, as I just remembered, is a rather massive tech CEO. An oil baron, a tech CEO, or a future tech CEO, and my cult leader of a father.
We've been looking for connections, and you've been seeing connections to what that organization, that cult that you used to be in. I saw this and I was like, it's all kind of starting to come together. They know each other.
I grit my teeth as the skin on my back gives a phantom flare.
I know it's personal. I know it's some strong emotions for you right now, and
of course. Of course.
But if it can help us, to end this.
And it's only then, as my back is searing in pain, that suddenly that something has a bit more clarity in my brain. The lightless flame. Destruction.
Desolation, even.
Desolation.
Let's cut from there to the other 3. Back at the library, Seb, you get through to Albert Jorouve rather quickly, and he says, "Hey, Dr. Seb, how are you doing?"
Hey there. Just trying to help track down something that might have gotten misplaced.
Yeah, I like your shirt, by the way. That's
yeah. Do you watch those guys?
Yeah, no, I like it. Very cool.
Yeah, except they stopped broadcasting after that one episode. I don't know what happened to them. Sort of fell apart or something. Anyways, but they were good while they were on the air. So I'll describe the music box, and I'll refer to a timestamp for when we saw it from Rory's run through. Can you just do a look through on the camera feeds for that day and see if something like that left the building and where it went, and maybe if you have access to some other feeds, see where it ended up?
Yeah, absolutely. And he says, "Sounds good. How are you guys doing?"
Well, stressful. It's stressful work being archivists and folklorists in modern day. Mm-hmm. Really feels like the work is out to get you sometimes.
It does. I sit here and see a lot of stuff all day long, and there's definitely some weird stuff happening out there.
Mm-hmm.
But expect to hear from me in the next half hour. I'll send you anything I find.
Thanks very much.
And Ethan and Mortimer, you were both present as well.
And I'll start. Well, I don't know what Mortimer is going to research, but I'm going to start looking through antique stores in Montreal's websites,
Yeah.
looking for things that might be a suitable replacement if the music box is destroyed.
But if you can give me a description of what you're looking for, I can reach out to my cousin who may be able.
Sure.
Who probably
Okay.
has a better may have better luck finding something like that.
All right. I'll list what it has to have because we got the notes.
Yeah, you have the notes, and you can see that there's, I think at the back of it, she has a section that she set out saying, in case original receptacle is lost or destroyed, and what it describes there becomes quite a bit more desperate and a little bit more wing and a prayer type, but there do seem to be ways to keep moving forward from there.
Yeah. Well, then I'll take that description and shoot a text or a message or however I normally communicate with Alicia. Give her the description and say I need to get something like this as soon as I can. Price is probably not a limit. ... within reason.
Okay, because
say that.
Yeah, you don't get us any Fabergé eggs. With
Right,
exactly. For that.
And I know her. She's going to jump on that, but
Yeah, absolutely. And she says, "Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm on it. Expect to hear from me tomorrow."
Awesome. So maybe by tomorrow, we'll see. Hopefully we won't need it, but it will always be good to have a backup just in case.
Yeah.
Mortimer, what are you up to? It's likely you're hearing what they're doing at the same time as you can kind of peruse your own path forward.
I don't honestly know. I was quite unnerved by the alternate universe thing, and I am. I'm not sure that I want to dive. I've been taught from the beginning that black magic is a bad thing to play with. And of course, being Catholic, all of it's black magic if it's not from the church. At the same time, it might be a formula that works against this demon thing, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm thinking right now, I physically, I don't know what to do at the moment, but I really want to go discuss this with the bishop because the church might have resources that they don't tell people about, They might have their own bunch of magic music boxes that they keep demons trapped in, for all I know.
And you certainly may have some leads also for the other case for Milton Vandermeer at the church as well.
Yeah. So not really. I'm going on with whatever they're doing, and and thinking. I guess my character is thinking.
It's quite possible. You might know better than me, but there may be a Thursday night mass. The staff might be around. Yeah.
Even if there's not, I would know where the bishop
know where to
is.
find him. Yeah. Seb, you get a call back, and or maybe you get a message instead, and
Sure.
or Albert just texts you and says, "Yep, sending footage over now."
Okay, take a look at it.
And you get it, and you can see not Danielle featured prominently in the shot, moving up a set of stairs with Alana beside her and Thom Desjardins. But it's not from within the St. Cyprian Library.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking up the stairs of the Shelley Burkholtz Art Gallery. And you can see that Danielle Martin is holding what appears to be the music box.
Oh, and she didn't have it when I met her there. Because you would have mentioned if she'd had something elaborate like a music box. So she brought it in with her. It doesn't surprise me that he has footage from someplace that he shouldn't, because as far as I'm concerned, he's wired into some stuff. There's something going on there. I'm not going to worry about it. We didn't see her with it afterwards. We didn't see her have it. Could she have left it there? Or give it to somebody there? What is she doing with it? Is she just sort of looking at it? Is somebody else looking at it?
You see, she's not looking at it, but she seems to be taking in everyone else quite interestedly.
Right. Is anyone else looking at the music box? Like, is she trying to give it to them, or what is she doing with it? Precisely?
Yeah, I think you see the video as she walks forward off the stairway, and then a minute later you get another message from him, and you see her now from a different part of the gallery walking through, and you see in the background as she's walking by, Janice Harkwright, the character artist, holding the music box, and Andrea Cosso kind of in the edge of the vision, and Andrea Cosso says something and points to the art, and it's clear she's laughing. You see Janice Harkwright's kind of composure breaks. She puts the music box down beside a bag or some various material she has off to the side, and she darts across and heads towards the washroom, which is pretty much connects to where you guys first came up the stairs coming in. You can see Andrea Cosso goes and picks up the music box, looks at it for a second with a look of utter distaste on her face before putting it back down and going into her little room.
So when we had our little craziness at the art gallery, we had to evacuate because there was a fire, basically. And I'm pretty sure she didn't get to reclaim her stuff, so it probably got burnt. Because she would have kept it. It would have been with her stuff in the gallery, right?
Yeah, you don't remember. You know that some of the artists did have time to grab some stuff because the lights had gone on.
So, okay, we should contact her because she also might be at risk of being attacked next if she's being given the music box. We don't know how this quite works with that.
Are we sure there was only one, not them, in the music box? Like, does the ritual or whatever state?
We don't know anything about that. We just know it's what we can capture them with, and it's like a genie in a bottle.
Allies.
Yeah. But I think we were pretty sure that particular character artist was basically not a sinister person. They were what they were advertised. They were a caricaturist, right? You guys talked to them, and they seemed like a nice enough person.
From what I remember.
So, in other words, a ready victim. I'm going to see if I can find her contact information and call her.
Okay, sounds good. Mortimer, Ethan?
I'm just hanging around to see where things go, and then if we have time to go over with everybody to Wallace's dorm. So if they need me to do anything in the meantime, that's kind of what I'm there for.
Okay,
I'm wondering how much time has passed since the building burned.
Oh, it's been
about a week?
3 weeks? Yeah, about a week. Sorry, yeah, about a week.
Yeah.
They've probably started cleaning it up, so... Okay.
Yeah, but that would also mean that there's nobody there. If you wanted to go in there and look, I'm sure we could. I don't know how safe it's going to be, but it's a possibility.
It's worth a try, yeah. Take a look.
A building like that in the middle of town, they probably demolished it almost immediately to rebuild. It's possible. We can drive by just to see
if it was so, for example, in Kingston where we had a fire not too long ago, and anecdotally I talk about where I came from. When we have fires there, the buildings themselves don't burn down. They're made of rock. You have to clean the inside out, gut it, and you build something new into it effectively. So was the art gallery something that would totally be destroyed, or is it something they could basically repurpose?
I'm not sure. I think it was a pretty old building. My
so
guess
made of stone, maybe?
Yeah.
Brick, stone.
Yeah.
In any case, it might still be there. I mean, it would...
it's worth driving by, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the drive-by.
It would take them a month to get funding to redo the interior and all of that.
Yeah, so we just go poking around and hopefully don't fall through a floorboard. Maybe we can find something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably getting close to about 9 o'clock. And yeah, I think you know that. And I think maybe you are able to find an address for Janice Harkwright as well.
Okay. I'll just fire an email saying, hey, was a visitor that night and you talked to one of my students and I need to talk to you about something and please contact me and here's a phone number.
Sounds good. Let's switch over to Dr. Mel and Rory. You guys are headed to the park bench.
All right, so
Are you okay? I didn't mean to drop that huge
No.
bombshell on you,
No,
but I felt
it's
you
all
had to
right.
know.
I can I appreciate that.
I do have to go to the others with it, but I wanted to talk to you first because it's
I
such a
understand.
shock.
And well, it's not like he can hurt me anymore. He's dead. But he died with the others. But anyway, um, I'll be fine. I appreciate you letting me know. And right now, I need to focus on Beatrice and whatever might be watching her.
I agree.
With that being said, I do, as a reminder for, on my, on this, on the left side of my jacket, I've got pinned the lantern pin that is not, the lantern brooch that contains the microphone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then again, in my hair, I've got the crescent moon hair clip that contains the camera.
And Rory's checking the feed on his phone to make sure it's coming through clear.
All right, I think we're good. I see the bench. Well,
I have a new ability at this tier too that might come in handy for you at some point too. Roy's got like a protector tier 2 ability that, since you know he's got your back, even though I'm nearby but not there.
Yeah.
I think you're able to get you get a what is it called? You get an asset that lets you lower any speed tests by 1. Because you know I'm there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And as a reminder, I also have eyes adjusted. So so it's not going to be I actually I'll be able to see fine when I'm out talking to her. So I'll definitely have my head on a swivel, but you'll also have my camera.
Yeah.
Rory, about how far away are you?
That's a good question. Obviously I could see this anywhere in the city, but I want to be nearby, but I don't want to be too close. So maybe the park was not too far from Koso's apartment. I'm not going up there or anything, but maybe
that's
down the street.
So the bench is just at the very edge of the park, and the park's maybe about a block by 2 blocks deep. Across the street is Cedar Tower Apartments, and then to other sides going further are other kind of rundown looking apartments to either side. It's fairly older area of town. You can see back the other way beyond the park gets right into university grounds right away and some of the dorms.
I think I want to be on the other side of the street, maybe a little bit further down from Cedars, but enough of just a view of the park, maybe just can see the park bench and anyone going to it, but looking like I'm doing my own thing somewhere else.
Okay, so going for blending in rather than hiding?
Yeah, blending in, just out, and obviously not walking at the same time and then splitting off from Dr. Mel, maybe approaching.
Yeah. What time do you think you guys get there?
Well, she said to meet at around 10.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to at least get there with a few minutes to spare. Just so maybe 15 minutes so probably about 9:45.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. And it's fairly dark now. Is that, Melanie, you have your own way around that, but you can see the streets are pretty much emptied out. There's not a whole lot going on. You know that the university still has a curfew in effect.
Okay.
And the bench is maybe a few feet away from you. Looking back down the street, you get a glimpse of Rory, who's kind of looking at his phone and looks like he's sending a text or something, or doing a search or something. And somewhere in the distance, you hear a little bit of light traffic going by, but not a lot out here.
And for about 15 minutes, it gives me plenty of time to think, specifically about this new connection. So I take out my notebook and make a quick, jot down of look up Sidorov. Connection to father. Andy Tang? ? Does he have kids?
Minutes tick by, one after another, and if whatever last traces of the sun that were on the horizon finally disappear completely, and you're more or less left in darkness, and there's no sign of Beatrice.
Okay, so she did say she was, she didn't want to get too close, but I sort of very casually do a street scan with my gaze, knowing full well that Rory's getting everything I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm. You feel like you're being watched.
I'm trying very hard to act calm, or rather be calm, because really, I'm thinking about this as basically meeting someone who wants out of their cult. Gotta be casual, can't seem too eager.
Yeah. The minutes tick by. There's still no one.
Roy's gonna text Mel. Take a seat on the bench.
I look at it.
On one edge of it.
Give like a small nod, put my phone back in my bag, and then go and take a seat.
Yeah, it's funny when you sit down, you almost realize for a second you've almost sat on an envelope that was sitting on the bench. But
yeah. Well, if this is what I was here for, then I'm going to feel a little bit silly as I pick it up and open it.
Yeah, on the outside of it, it says it knows you.
I'm sure it does. Is that all it says?
On the outside of it, yeah, it seems to be addressed to you. There, you do get the sense that there's a thin sheet inside.
Okay. Slide a finger under the seal to open it, and what am I reading? I don't even question it because Rory sees it on my camera.
And I'm like, run towards me.
I basically know where he is. I pivot on my heel very sharply and I sprint.
And yeah, the thing said run in large capital letters.
Yes.
With an exclamation mark behind it. And as you run over it towards Rory, the two of you can both hear from somewhere nearby. At first, it almost sounds like your own heartbeat thudding, but it's actually more of a drum beat that seems to be picking up. It's some kind of tempo or something rising in the streets around you. You both have the sense that something is watching and it is getting closer.
Oh, hell. Come on, Dr. Mel, let's get out of here.
Right.
Rory's gun is out. He doesn't normally use it, but he carries it, and it is out. I'm
sort of, again, keeping my eyes peeled and really focusing my stare into the darkness to try and, see is there anything pursuing us.
Yeah. Give me... you know what? I'll have you roll an intellect perception, but we'll wrap that up. Yeah, let's do that first. And
okay. I am trained, and like I said, I am not hindered by the darkness because of eyes adjusted.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. In that case, let's so no hindrance for that. Let's say it is a level 6 to spot.
6. Okay. So as I said, I am trained in that.
Yep.
So that would knock it to 5. Let's see, anything else?
I'm going to give you both a point of stress as well as this is happening. Sorry, I should have.
Okay. No. This doesn't affect my speed, so you're sort of,
The next one will.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a level of stress now. I'm at 3.
Okay, that actually my point of stress is back. Okay.
Oh, so you have a level of stress now.
I yes, because I was able to get rid of my last one with a nice meal, and now it's gone. Okay. In that case, I don't think I have anything else that would really give me. Oh yes, I am, however, going to spend I'm gonna pop 3 intellect.
Yep.
To drop it 2. Okay.
Yeah. So the first level of effort would cost you 3. The second level of effort would cost you 2. But if you have a 2 edge in it, it'll just be a total of 3. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So that drops it to a 4.
Yeah.
Which is still, I mean, which is better.
Yeah.
In that case, I think I would. Oh wait, no, I dropped it by 2. Sorry, that would drop it to a 3.
That would drop it to a 3. Oh my goodness. Yes, because you got a skill. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
So
sorry.
9.
Me, math. Come on. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. 11.
11. Yeah, you do see a shape in the darkness at the edge, kind of at the edge of your vision. And the thing about it that bothers you maybe is that it does appear to be, at first it looks, you have the sense that it is a rather large wolf or something like that chasing you, but then you realize as you get a better look, it is a man on all fours who seems to move between his legs to running on all fours and back and forth. He's not running towards you, he's rather circling you, going into from the bushes of the park behind the apartment buildings. Seems directly focused on you, but he is circling rather than running directly at you.
So as I'm doing this, I pull the envelope back out, and I realize that the envelope, the way it's addressed, is that it's from It Knows You.
No, it's rather addressed to It Knows You.
Oh, it's addressed to It Knows. Wait, it's addressed to It Knows You, and then my name is on. What's? I'm confused now.
There is, yeah. It just says run inside. There's no name or anything like that. Seems to be calling you It Knows You.
So who's it telling to run?
Me.
So I'm going to have you both roll in it. Oh, go ahead. Roll intellect defense as you feel yourselves being hunted.
Okay. Trained in that? What's the level?
The level is 6.
6 again. Okay, so that drops it to 3.
Intellect defense trained, so that's down to 5.
Okay, so I'm trained, so it drops to 5.
I spend.
Let me see something.
I can spend 3 intellect to drop it to 4. Oh dear, I'm stupid again. What else?
Actually, could I possibly use I am also trained in initiative. Could I possibly use? Oh, sorry. Could I possibly use that here as a way of
not yet. There might be a
Dang
chance to soon. In this case, this is simply to ward off the overwhelming fear of being hunted.
Okay.
I can only get it down to a 4.
I've got a
12 or higher.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna knock. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Another 3 points off intellect to knock it down 2 levels. So that'll knock it to a 3.
I failed. I got a 3.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yes, 15.
15. Rory, you feel these almost drums that is like your heartbeat pounding, and you can feel in sync with it, and you are almost fall to animal instincts to run. You are being chased. This thing is coming to get you.
So I just start running. That's my instinct.
Which direction?
I am going to run the direction that's away from the park and away from Koso's apartment, down the street further.
Okay. Yep. And Dr. Melanie, you see Rory take off.
Okay, mind is clear. Obviously, the only weapon I've got on me is pepper spray, so that's not going to do much against whatever this is. However, from what I remember seeing of it, what does it appear to be, I guess? Does it appear to be, like, made of sentient darkness, or is it just something I really can't tell what I'm looking at?
You can't quite tell from here, but you have the feeling that it looks a lot like a young man.
Ken Wallace's killer, I'm guessing. Shit. Okay. out out of sheer like, I'm like, I think it can't be Ken Wallace. He's dead. This is what killed him. So I out of nowhere, I'm like, Milton?
Milton was described to you as a slim, scrawny, kind of tiny guy. The man coming towards you looks like he'd be a star on the football team.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Mr.
Wants his jacket.
Mr. Sport Mr. Sport Jacket.
Mm-hmm. And you two were the ones that looked and poked at it too.
Yeah, seems like it. I'm like, I know where your jacket is. If you want the stupid thing,
It's closing in on you.
ah,
he doesn't care.
oh, all of a sudden I realize, oh my god, the scent. Okay, nearest body of water now.
Okay, so how would we do that? I think behind the grounds further, if you get past Ravenscraig, you get to the river itself. So maybe you're headed.
North?
I am making a mad dash toward the first source like water that I can find to get this scent off me.
Maybe there's a fountain or something. It's probably safer than jumping in the river, honestly. Jumping in the river is actually not safe, especially off a bridge around there.
Mm.
There might be a fountain or something.
Actually, yeah, on a university, depending on if
Is there one in the park, maybe at the far side of the park?
probably actually could be. Maybe it's in one of those places that people like to gather in summer because it looks so pretty, but it's also so refreshing.
Mm.
And that there have been children we've seen wade in that thing, so people can submerge if they have to. So yeah, fountain now.
Okay, so you're darting into the park towards the fountain.
Roy's already has taken off past there.
So
If
you guys ran in two different directions, right?
Yeah. Rory was a Marine in the Irish Navy. He probably knows how to handle the water, even though it's not the best idea. I think he's gonna, from what Mel had figured out, I think he's also not. I think that's his instinct as well, but he's going in the river.
Yeah, I don't think. It's probably foggier thing. It's something you're coming up with as you're running, where you are overwhelmed with fear. Melanie, you're running to save yourself, and you're probably afraid, but it's possible that your heart isn't beating the same way Rory's is. And
Right.
A minute later, Melanie, you've darted through the park and moved and dodged past trees and crossed walking paths and through some bushes and get to the fountain, and you're standing in front of it. It's somewhere around you. It's you're sure you still have that. Now that you think of, the drums have faded a little bit, and that whatever feeling it was has come over you, but the university grounds are still dark and
I'm thinking to myself, this cannot be that simple, but I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Either into the water I'm going, or if there's possibly ice on this thing, definitely doing some cracking and like starting to get myself splashed in frigid fountain water in the middle of October.
It's cold but not frozen yet. So yeah, you're splashing up above you on the nearby building. I don't know if you know, maybe after a few minutes you notice a little red light from a security cam that seems now pointed at you as you're doing this.
Albert, don't be a voyeur.
And you get the feeling as you do this and wait that your breathing starts calming. Everything starts getting a little bit coming down off the adrenaline spike, and a nearby building opens and you see a group of several students come out kind of laughing before they stop and see you kneeling in the fountain with water all over you, and kind of look at you for a second and then
I'm like, I got skunked. You don't want to get near me.
That's a really good explanation. Skunk, oh god.
And that's probably when you realize that it went after Rory. Rory, you're running between the buildings, trying to make your way towards the river, trying to find a path. I am going to have you make another intellect defense roll. It's going to be against 6.
6. All right. Well, I'll do the same as last time. Can I go down to 0 intellect if I spend 3 points? Am I allowed to go to 0?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Don't ask me any complicated math questions for a while. All right, so I'll bring it back down over. So that's a 12, right? From the 6 to a 4. That is an 18. Oh.
Okay, you're able to think clearly. Okay, no, you got to go this way. The river is that way, and just a little bit that heavy beat starts to like release its hold on your heart. You're thinking a little bit more rationally. I'm going to not have you take stress, but I'm going to have you make a speed defense roll as you see a knife suddenly come out of the shadows near you. And,
oh dear. So speed defense. I have that as well. Oh no, no, I don't. I have speed. I'm going to spend. What's the number on this one? Is it the same?
It's 6 again. Yeah.
6 again. All right. I'm going to spend. I'll bring it down to 4. So that's another 12 by spending, let's see, 3 points of speed.
Okay.
Okay. A second bell. 20. Oh. Oh.
20. Okay, you dodge it. And you could see it looks like a athlete. It's a student. You can see he's wearing a Redbird t-shirt and he's got track pants on, and he takes a swing at you. His head is shaved or just has very, very close cropped hair, I guess, rather. And he takes a squint, and you hear him snarling like a wild animal as he swings at you. So with the 20, you get a major effect. So what do you think happens? How can you, and we can do something that gives him a mechanical penalty.
I think when he was coming by with the knife, I think Rory probably hit him with his arm, and he may have damaged his arm severely enough, at least to drop the knife.
Yeah, disarms him. I like it. Yeah, the knife skitters across the road,
and and he's gonna feel that for a few days.
Yeah, you feel pretty confident that is probably the knife that killed Ken Wallace. So you could make an action.
Excuse me?
Yeah, your turn to make an action. You've blocked him.
I am going to. I'm going to punch him because that's really what I do. Let's see. I have a whole bunch of stuff that will make this. He's a 6.
Yep.
So before I even spend any might, I am going to. What do I have here?
Is it cipher time?
I got. Let's see. No, I have Fists of Fury that gives me 2 extra points with unarmed attacks. And I'm also with the unarmed attacks, they're ease.
Yes.
So
that's down to a 5 already.
So we're down to a 5 with that. Let's see. I'm gonna spend 3 points of might to take it down 2 more to 3.
He's also probably off balance after you disarmed him. That might knock a level off.
Yeah, after a major effect, I think we could throw that your way. So yeah, let's put it to a 2.
So we're down to a 2. So I need 6 or higher. And that is a 7. So it's higher than a 6.
Ooh.
Yep, absolutely.
I clock him and I do 8 points of damage.
8 points. A punch that likely would have dropped most people. He spits a stream of blood and turns back to face you, and you can see some of his teeth are elongated in his mouth to almost like fangs, not vampire necessarily, but you can see.
God damn it! There's werewolves too. All right. Well. So
Yeah, so he swings at you with a wild haymaker, just and aimed right at your head. I will have you roll another speed defense to dodge it.
Okay. So let's see here. So I got 6. Let's see. I am going to I'm going to bring it down to a 4.
Okay.
Let's see here. 17.
17. Okay, you are able to dodge it. That's good. This is not good if he gets you. So he takes a swing and you dodge it. Your turn again.
All right. I saw that didn't do so well. Rory's going to shoot him with his gun.
Okay.
Again, it's a 6, right?
Yep.
I saw the knife that I know is probably the murderer's weapon, so I don't think I'm going to get in any trouble for catching a murderer here. I hope. With the I haven't used my gun yet. So with it's a medium.
Yeah.
You know what?
The funny thing is, you might actually do more damage with your fist.
Yeah, I think I just like the
I think you do.
I'm just going to stick with what I know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stick with what I know. It's down to a 4.
He swung at you. That's your chance to step in and strike.
Yeah. So let's see here. I'm gonna do sorry, I lost my things here. I'm gonna get it down to, let's see, I've got might defense, so it goes down to a 4. I'm gonna do I'm gonna spend 3 more points, get it down 2 more. So I need a 6 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't use might defense
6.
on an attack, right?
Yeah, that's just for defending yourself.
Yeah.
I was spending might points to lower it.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Not might defense. I was using yeah.
You could knock it down to 4 with 2 levels of effort.
Yep. So I got it down to 4, and I think what else? I thought I had something else that brings it down. Because I'm eased with that, it brings it down to 3.
No,
I'm eased with,
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I need 9 or higher, and that is a 14.
14.
Wow.
So another 8 points of damage.
Shot to the kidneys.
Boom.
And the thing doesn't drop.
Why would it? It's some kind of hideous werewolf.
It growls at you, and you hear it says, "It knows you. You are prey."
Oh dear. Now I'm looking at my ciphers.
What have you got, buddy?
I have nothing that's going to help me.
Oh, shite.
And it swings at you again. And I'll have you make a speed defense.
Let's see what I got here. Oh,
You need a ball or a stick or something.
Yeah, there you go. You need a stick.
fetch. Oh god. 6. I'm gonna spend 3 points of speed again to get it down to 4. So about 12 or 12 exactly. Ooh.
Oh,
God.
close one. Yeah. You can.
Once
You
I-
can. Oh, go ahead.
Once I realized that that the thing is after Rory, I'm gonna head back to try and find him.
Okay. Yeah.
While doing that, I am digging in my bag very, very quickly. And I pull out what looks like a small glass orb that as soon as I pick it up, starts to glow blue.
Okay.
I'm like, well, here's hoping this can be help. Here's hoping this is really helpful. And I toss it into the air almost like a beacon.
Okay.
That is help from a stranger.
And what does that do?
It's a 1d6. I'll have to look to see what that does. Again. Okay, where is it?
I can probably find it too here. Let me just.
Yeah, here we go.
Help from a stranger. You suddenly remember that you brought or were given a necessary item not recorded on your character sheet. Alternatively, you know how to cobble together a makeshift replacement for the needed item in a minute's time using materials at hand.
Okay.
That might be a stretch, but I'm curious to.
Okay. For some odd reason, I thought it was going to be, well.
You know, you might have something like a dog whistle on you. That might do something to distract her.
Ooh. Well, possibly. Or, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. Well, if this is a werewolf.
I mean, even if it's not a werewolf, but you have a whistle.
Right.
You start blowing your whistle and running that direction, people are going to come out of.
Yeah, that's
somebody's being raped or somebody.
Okay, so you know what? I remember. Wait a second. Dive again into the depths of my bag after my little beacon goes poof.
Yeah.
Dig in my bag and I yank out a silver athletic whistle that that it turns out I had gotten as a gift from a student with a sense of humor one year.
Okay.
Because he said I work them like dogs, so I should probably have a whistle.
Or professors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're gonna start blowing?
So basically, and this thing is kind of shrill.
Yeah.
So I start blowing with all the action I've got as I'm still like running to where I'm pretty sure I last saw Rory.
Yeah. Rory, you see the thing from in the distance. You hear this whistle blow, and its head turns around to listen. I will grant you a level of easing for your next attack against it.
Oh,
all right.
Go for the sternum.
I'm
right in the middle.
Those teeth worry me too. Okay, so level of ease, so down to 5. I'm gonna punch him again. I'm gonna spend 3 more points. I'm down to a 3. So that's a 9.
Yep.
And my punches are eased anyway, so that's an 8. Or that's a 6 down to a 2, so it's a 6.
Yep.
That is an 11.
An 11.
8 more points of damage.
This time,
doing nothing.
You knock him out cold. It drops him to the ground, and you can't believe it took that much. Is that this thing was resilient, and you suddenly notice now how much the color from everything around you had kind of drained, and it's kind of like everything's now coming back, and it's almost like you suddenly hear the traffic again, hear the streets. Everything feels normal again. You're still panting to catch your breath, and you can see there is a unconscious student beside you. You can see his shirt's now ripped and torn, and he's wearing kind of tracksuit pants and
maybe it's like
collapsed on the ground.
Maybe it's like when Dr. Mel hit that kid and it snapped him out of it. I finally got through to him. The first thing I'm doing is taking out my gun because I want to keep it trained on him, and I'm looking for that knife because that's the knife that killed Ken. What was
Ken
it?
Wallace,
Ken Wallace.
You can.
Do I recognize this kid from anywhere? Or it's just a kid right now?
Just a kid right now.
Okay, he's unconscious. I'm gonna see if he's got any ID on him. Just check his pants because we know
he's got. You can see he's got a bus pass. He's got a student ID. His name is Merrick Page.
Merrick Page. Oh, for God's sake. I was hoping it was one of the other ones we already heard about. I was hoping it was Milton or something. Merrick Page.
Oh, hello. He's in both class rosters.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm on the phone with the Metropolitan Police for I'm calling the police. Tell them to get over here right away. And then I'm going to call campus security and say, we've got a student. I believe he's the one who killed Ken Wallace. We've got his knife. He attacked us. and see. I'm assuming that I'll start hearing sirens or something.
Yeah, not long before. I think a squad car, campus security probably arrives first, but squad car is not.
Don't touch that knife, Mel. We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Noni's there as well.
Putting the whistle back in my bag.
A whistle. Does the whistle save my life? Thank you.
Former student said I worked his class like dogs. Got me that after exams one year. Never thought it'd be helpful.
He saved our lives. What the hell was that? A goddamn werewolf? What the hell now?
I mean, well, we are dealing with vampires. Are werewolves such a stretch?
He said to me that thing that it knows you. It knows
I know.
You.
I realize
I'm very brave. Whatever.
No. The target was it knows you, the entity.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
That's the target.
I think Beatrice Irwin. I think it was a trap.
Yeah. I'm gonna send a text to the gang back at the library to let them know what just happened and how we're gonna have to deal with the police and campus security for a minute.
I am, however, going to give them the email I got from I'm not going to give them the email because there's some text in it that they're never going to be able to. I can never explain some of what's in that email, but I can tell them that I was contacted by something claiming to be Beatrice Irwin.
You're going to tell the cops when they arrive?
Well, I mean, I think, okay, maybe not. I thought maybe to let them know something might have happened to Beatrice Irwin.
Campus security is getting close when you notice the Merrick's body gives a shudder and he kind of opens his eyes.
Don't move. Don't move, lad.
You really, really don't want to move right now.
What are you doing? What happened?
You attacked a professor and a security from the campus.
Do you by any chance... Was there something you've needed to do recently? Like, you felt like you absolutely had to do it? Or had to have it?
I can't remember. I don't know. Who are you?
My name's Dr. Melanie Beaudry. I'm a professor in the psychology department.
My name is Roy McGuire. I'm campus security.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, or even ask you this, but are you familiar with what type of knife was it, by the way? Like a sort of military hunting knife type thing?
Kind of a hunting knife, yeah.
Yeah. Do you hunt by any chance?
My brother does. He'd given me a knife. I kept it in my and yeah, I had one in my dorm
Don't
room.
touch the knife. Don't touch the knife. It's evidence. Stay away from it.
Oh,
I sent a quick text to you, Rory. The cops might not want to touch it either.
I gotta go.
Get it in an evidence.
I'm sorry,
You're
you
not
can't.
going anywhere, lad. You attacked a professor and you attacked somebody from security, so you're in a lot of trouble,
Oh
young man.
God, no! I didn't do anything like that.
Oh yes, you did. Yes, you did. I don't know if you're on drugs or what's going on, but
and unfortunately, I was in that area to meet someone, and I'm wearing a camera. There's footage.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I just woke up and I was here.
well, it certainly tracks. I'm looking at Dr. Mel.
Last thing I remember, I was in class. The prof was talking about, God, what was something about our basic instincts or something like that. Oh God, no! I
think we're going to be able to talk with this Dr. Priscilla
what date is it
very shortly.
to you?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm trying to figure out how much time he's lost.
Yeah, he doesn't seem sure of it.
Professor Dunnett, yes?
Direct.
My philosophy class. Thought it'd be an easy one to pick up for extra credit.
The anatomy of certainty.
Yeah.
Okay. By any chance, do you remember the professor having an argument with a student, Milton Vandermeer?
About free will, I think.
Yeah, Milton. Yeah, I remember. He's a bit of a crazy kid.
Have you seen him around?
No, I haven't at all.
Okay. But also,
Look,
this is going to sound a little bit strange, but do you have any idea where Beatrice Irwin might have gone?
Can't say I do. I know, yeah, she's in one of my classes.
Because I got an email claiming to be from her, and when I went to that spot, there was you.
Not looking good for you, lad.
You gotta believe. Listen, if you let me go, I can help you later. I can tell you what you need to know, but you can hear sirens getting closer and closer.
You're not going anywhere, son.
I'll give you both a discerning motive or psychology.
Actually, I have both.
Okay, well, you'll only be able to use one on this.
Dang it.
Use the one you're specialized in.
That would actually be researching, so that I think I'm trained in both. Actually, wait, no. I'm sorry. Yes, I am specialized. I'm specialized in psychology. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, did I? Wait a sec. Oh, yes. Okay. So I am specialized in that. So that knocks it down 2.
It is level 4 now, so you're down to 2.
Okay. So that would be a 6. Can I blow a level of, or what was it?
You can spend an XP to reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow an XP to reroll that, because come on, I cannot miss it by 1.
Oh no,
not worth it.
Thank you, 16.
He's lying.
Kid, I mentioned I'm a psychology professor, remember? I'm very good at sussing out liars.
His eyes take on a little bit more of a feral look. Rory, you get the sense that he's about to lunge.
My gun is, while he's still down, I'm going to step on his chest and my gun is right in his face. Don't move.
Don't you dare. There's police coming. You really don't want to draw attention to yourself.
And that's when the campus security and police kind of both arrive at the same time, and officers quickly come over and cuff Merrick and pull him over to a car. You can see them reading him his rights, and as they shove him into the police car, you see him staring daggers at both of you as the car shuts.
They collect the knife.
Officers, if I were you, I'd be incredibly careful with that knife.
Yeah, they put it in an evidence bag and seal it up, and you can see they're looking over the scene. They start chatting with Rory and asking both of you questions about that. How much are you telling them about? What's your version of events?
I think Rory would be spinning it towards, we had a murder on campus. We work for the campus, and we believe we found the murderer, and we were attacked by him. And I'm guessing we would show the footage we got of the attack.
Yeah, show the footage.
Anything.
In that case, if we're showing the footage, I can show them the email saying, like, I'm pretty sure I was lured out by someone pretending to be Beatrice Irwin.
Now, I think Troy just thought of it. Troy knew what I thought of too, is that they asked for your phone.
Yeah, don't do that. Because they're going to get so much stuff.
Okay,
this is one of those cases where you want to give the police limited information. They got enough to deal with them as a criminal.
Okay.
You don't want to get them involved in our affairs, because they will put someone and they'll just start thinking we're involved in all kinds of shit.
All right, so
you got to put, it's got to be a wall.
all right, so in other words, okay, not doing that, but I do let them know that I'm, based on our investigation, we thought we were investigating a lead into possibly the disappearance of Beatrice Irwin when he attacked us.
They note that down, and you can see them collecting stuff. After a while, they head off with him, and the two of you are left to presumably rejoin the others. Ethan, Sebastian, Mortimer, have you guys had a plan or direction where you're going in the meantime, or where you're going now? Or
we were going to check out the
you're going to check out the art gallery. Yeah,
see if we get lucky.
Right.
You never know. And then we're going to go check out Ethan's lead after that if there's time.
I was somehow magically eavesdropping on everything that was going on in the park. And
yeah.
Yeah, it was wonderful. We were just hallucinating, and we saw everything.
It's like, why do the voices in my rational brain sound like my friends?
It's the way it's supposed to work.
And yeah, the three of you are probably get back in the main St. Cyprian van, driving a few blocks away downtown. And it is night now, and you can see as you get close to the building, you kind of pull up to it, and the ruins of the art gallery are there. The 2-story building still stands. It looks like the second level is intact. And as you're kind of parking and getting ready, you see like what looks like flashlight lights moving around inside of it.
Ooh.
Somebody might be trying to get ahead of us. Yeah.
I would say I don't think we're the only ones that have this idea.
Yeah, let's do this fast.
Okay.
did you guys bring guns or
What?
Got a knife.
Guns? Are you crazy?
just self-defense?
Oh, that's true. Damn
Criminals have guns.
it. Brick.
Let's park and let's
Okay.
watch
Okay.
and see if they come out and see who it is.
All right.
Do we
Do we
have
see any other cars
cameras?
parked?
Yeah, there's a few other businesses on the street as well. I see there's a collection of kind of vehicles parked around.
No blue Corvettes.
No blue Corvettes, no.
Okay.
If we go in there right now, we'll get caught by whoever's already in there, and they're probably not the good guys.
Well, there were. I'm trying to remember the layout. I know there was the front door and there was the back fire escape. Was there a back door too? Like, could they maybe
Yes,
come
there
out
was,
that
yeah.
way and we miss them?
Yeah, we don't want to
Well,
miss. Why don't we keep somebody in the front in the car watching to see if they come out the front, but the two of us go through the back and just see if we can at least observe them.
I'll stay in the front. And
Okay. Yeah, Ethan and I will come sneak around the back.
Keep my camera trained so that I can take pictures of them if they come out the front.
Two of you go around back along the alley and out behind the building and are closing in there, while from the front, almost as soon as they pass through, Mortimer, you see the front door of the art gallery open, and a short woman with very dark curly hair comes out and closes the door behind her, and you can see her. She locks it behind her. Yeah, you're taking pictures, so when you zoom in, you see that it is Seva, the art gallery director.
Okay. Does she have anything with her?
Yeah, you can see she's carrying a purse, and it looks like she's holding a flashlight.
Okay.
The music box is
going
big,
to-
so it would stand out probably.
I am going to get out of the car quietly, and I want to be able to observe her until she gets into her car,
Yeah.
and then maybe take a picture of the license plate.
You don't need to roll stealth because she's not really noticing you at all. She seems to be
Right.
completely in her own little world as she goes back to her vehicle. If you had to guess from her expression, she looks rather distressed and kind of stands beside her car for a minute, like she's thinking before opening the car door and climbing into it.
Does she look... Can I read her emotional? Is she upset, frightened, angry, or is she just sort of like annoyed that her building burned down? And
You get the sense annoyed, but also a bit upset. There's something a little bit more going on here. for sure.
she might have been looking for something and
Yeah.
couldn't find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh boy. They're all going to hate me, but I'm going to text them I'm going in. And I'm going to just walk across the street as if I'm out for an evening stroll.
Okay.
I might even check my watch to see what time it is as I'm walking and practically bump into her.
Oh, wow. Okay, yep. And she startles, and you can see she kind of jumps and looks up. And
my. And I'm sorry, her name was
Seva.
Seva, is it?
Dr. Bosch, right?
That's correct.
You were at the show. You brushed the spider off my shoulder.
Yes. My goodness, the place. Has the insurance kicked in? Or are they going to help rebuild?
It has. I think we're on course to rebuild, probably, unfortunately, sometime next spring. Sorry, didn't expect to run into you tonight.
I just sometimes I go for long walks, and this is an area I really like because that's well lit, the streets, and it's quiet usually this time of night. I can do my best thinking. By the way, I probably also texted to them coast is clear. So
so we're going to go in through the back because he's got her distracted. So yeah.
What are you doing here this time of night?
Sorry. I wanted to come check on something. I've been trying to keep up with some of the other artists since that night, and some of them aren't doing well, I guess. So I thought that maybe I'd have a look around and see if there's something more I could recover from.
Did any of the art survive?
In a few cases, from what I could see, and she kind of pulls open her purse, and you can see that it's fairly large bag. You see that she's got a few framed pictures within. It as she shows you this, you notice that all three that she's chosen are all Janus Arkwright works.
So which one is Janus Arkwright?
The one who did the character art.
Stuff. I'll say, well, I suppose that's fortunate. I hope everything was insured.
Yeah. It's funny that once the fire burnt out and they put it all out and everything, since then it seems like the only thing that lives here now is spiders.
Indeed. Well, hopefully they'll clean it up in a month or so and get it rebuilt for you. I mean, it wasn't your fault.
I still can't figure out what happened.
Faulty wiring or something, I suppose.
There were things in the darkness. I remember that. You guys were, you and the other people you were with were protecting us.
Would you consider visiting us at the St. Cyprian Library and giving us a deposition? We have been in the habit for many years of collecting information about the strange and unnatural, and that night was definitely a very odd one.
And the effects it had on people are maybe even stranger.
Indeed. We'd love to have you as our guest.
Yeah. Are you open tomorrow?
Oh, yes. You can. It's just not. We'll see you coming. There's security cameras everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
There's very valuable things at the library. Yes, good.
I was gonna drop these off tonight, but you know what? I think I'd rather visit Janice in the daytime. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow, Dr. Bosch.
Of course. I don't want to keep you. Try to enjoy the rest of your evening. Be assured these hardships will pass, and things will be better. You'll have a whole new gallery too.
Her strained smile makes it seem like she doesn't completely believe you that either of those would be possible. But she politely makes her exit, and you can see her little car drive away a minute later.
And I will pretend to walk further along as she goes away. And then as soon as she's gone, I'm gonna Would bet. Sneak
Good
back.
job. Good job. Do we have any luck skulking around?
Yeah, in the back, you're able to find that back entrance into it. Do you have a lockpick or anything like that to get in?
No. Does it even have a functioning lock at this point? Can we just force the door?
From what you see, it looks like it's been locked up, but you do see that fire escape is right beside you as well.
So let's go up the fire escape. Does the fire escape look safe?
Reasonably.
Okay.
All right. I'll help Ethan up, and then I'll climb up.
Yep.
And you get in from the top. You can see the door that it connects to the second level. Appears to be open.
Okay. Let's go through. Let's go look for our friend the characterist's little exhibit.
And even though Mortimer texted us, coast is clear, I think we're going to be keeping our eyes just in case, there's somebody else in there watching for holes,
something else.
Or, someone or something, or shadowy creatures or paintings that are going to suck us up.
The two of you go in. Mortimer, what are you doing?
I'm heading towards the front door. Now, what was kind of funny to me is you said that she locked the door, and I'm thinking surely some of the windows were smashed by the fire.
Yeah,
I could just step inside.
They've
been
boarded up since. No.
Then what I'll do is I will casually walk around to the back where the fire escape is also.
Yeah, you can see by this point, you can see that fire escape and maybe Ethan and Sebastian are just headed in.
Yeah, they're just going inside. And I'll just wave at them and then I'll head up. It'll take me longer because I'm not as athletic.
Yeah, the three of you go in, and you're looking around the darkened upstairs floor. You can see some of the partitions have burned or melted away. There's a few pieces of it. There's a few paintings. Ethan, you see some of Lyndon Walsh Abdul's work is scattered and ripped up on the floor, and eagerly relish the chance to walk over it.
Kick it to the side.
Didn't Rory slash a bunch of them? I
think so.
Yeah, good job.
Whatever hypnotic effect it had that night seems to be has passed for now. These seem to be just ruined canvases.
Well, I'm going to try to find the window that the camera shot was through, where we saw her get the gift.
Yep.
Just try to figure out where that would be, and then I'll look in that area.
Yeah, and it's almost right along Para, and you come to, and you can see now there's just a few. You likely see the places on the wall where you can see by kind of the singeing and
the absence of singe
of the ones that Sava likely just removed and took. There's still a few others. There's a few that look a little bit melted. You see one that looks like her depiction of Tom Cruise, where for some reason whatever she did it on is melted, and it's now stretched and elongated out of shape. And
does it look better?
It does a little bit.
No, she might be onto something.
More human.
She might be onto something. She has to treat her work with flame afterwards. She might have something going with this. Shoot, this could be valuable someday, Ethan. We got to leave it though. Yeah, we can't take it.
You can see there is the door just right beside where it was. There's no trace of anything there, whatever bags or whatever she had put against the wall.
I'm just going to look around just in case it got kicked someplace or got put somewhere.
The one thing that is nearby is that little door off to the side that leads to the room where Andrea's exhibit was.
Just shine the light in there quickly just to see if there's something that looks like it might be it.
Yeah, as you open the door and shine the light in there, you see a hallway stretching out before you.
I'm closing the door.
By now I've probably arrived.
Yeah. Yep, you've joined them.
Mortimer, Mortimer, just go look at that door, but don't pee yourself. Just open the door and look through there.
I'll walk over with Mortimer just out of curiosity to peek in.
Yeah, open the door and expect something that's going to scare the pee out of me.
Well, someone scared the pee out of me.
Do I see also the hallway?
You see a hallway. It looks carpeted and furnished. There's kind of lamp sconces on the walls going down at further points down. You see branching off halls to other rooms and
Stretching
areas.
out beyond the actual second story of the building.
Yeah, from somewhere down the hall, you hear the sounds of like a record player or Vitrola or something, like of some.
I'm with Sebastian. I'm going to slam the door shut as quickly as possible, and then check my surroundings to make sure I didn't get sucked in like last time.
Okay, I have to ask, what does the music box sound like? We probably we know what the tune is.
Yeah, it sounds very 20s, maybe Isham.
1920s. Okay. What did that little strain sound like?
What did which?
That little strand of music we heard, what did it sound like?
The Musetta's Waltz, or I don't know.
I'm just wondering if it's the same tune. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Oh,
yeah. That's La Vie en Rose, not...
You're correct. You're correct.
Yes, La Vie en Rose is a wonderful tune. It makes me want to sit at the riverside with a baguette now. Oh, this is terrible.
Yes, Musetta's Waltz is da 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 da.
Yeah,
rather. Yeah. There we go.
It is I'll See You in My Dreams by Isham Jones.
Oh, I don't know that. That's not what the music box was, though.
No.
Okay. I'll see you in my dreams.
Okay, this is the same hallway that you guys.
Yeah, don't go dust. Yeah, that's
same. There might be a million different hallways.
Yeah, they're all over the place. We don't need to deal with that.
Did we see the flashlight up here near that door when she was in the house?
No, she might have been, but she was looking specifically for Harkright, so you're not.
Yeah, so she wouldn't go to Kosovo's exhibit.
I'm going to look for piles of burnt rubble that would have been a desk or something like that where the music box might have been sitting.
Yeah, let's just spread out from point zero and see if we can
just go into all the rooms and
anywhere but that door.
Well, be careful of any door you open and walk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look before you walk.
As the two of them go to spread out and look around, Ethan, you are maybe still standing there for a second because you understand what they're talking about when they explain about it being that hallway. But when you look and see the hallway, it kind of looks like the hall of the building you live in.
This was before Mortimer shut the door?
Yeah.
Oh. That actually makes me a bit worried to go back home. I'm not going to say anything about it yet. But yeah, that really worries me totally about where I've actually been living.
It seems unlikely, though. It can't be the same place. Maybe just the carpet's similar or something.
Still, yeah.
Do you have a really, really low rent?
I have some really weird neighbors.
Maybe you do.
Okay. That's playing in my mind as I'm kind of looking around, but I'm definitely staying away from the door.
Okay, sounds good. And you guys search around, and as you finally all meet up together, and without having found anything. There is no sign of a music box here. You do get the sense that there are a few other footprints through the rubble and you have a feeling that Save is not the first person to be through here.
Yeah. Well, she might have recovered the music box herself,
or somebody else
sent her
did.
an email, or somebody else did. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk to her tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
But this is bad. I mean, this means that this entity pointing at the door to Kosovo's thing is following us. It's like linking up places that we're going to.
Well, remember, the doctor went through a door in this building into that.
But he didn't go through her door. He did. Melanie said he found another door to go through, a red door.
I'm just saying that there may have already been.
Yeah, is there another red door on the
presence here?
Yeah, this is just the door that was on that room originally.
Is there a red door on the wall that fits the description?
So I'm going to assume that you all have described to me what what you saw, or at least from before. maybe it's in who sees it, because what you all described, that's not what I saw. When Mortimer opened the door, I saw what honestly looked very close to the hallway in my apartment building.
Oh, that would make some sense that it could be a mental thing. I just took it for granted that Mortimer and I saw the same things. Maybe we don't see the exact same things when we look through there.
Or, I mean, it's
okay. I'm gonna. This is ludicrous, but I'll open the door and I'm gonna play I Spy with my little eye with Mortimer and see if he can see the same things I can see.
Do not open that door again,
please.
No.
Aren't you curious?
We didn't even go into the room. We touched the door and we went into the room.
Are you tempted to open the door?
No.
I'll slap him across the face.
I'll get beaten up by a Jesuit. I don't need that. I don't want that. They teach you how to beat people up in Jesuit school.
We need to get out of this building. Okay, there's bad mojo in this building.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, whatever we want is not here. So, as we're walking out, I'm going to suggest that we just head back to the library or up in the morning. It's too late to go to the dorm, and
okay.
At this point, I want to know what happened to Rory and Melanie.
Yeah.
You guys are going back down to the main floor to get out?
Yeah. No, we're going to go through the...
Yeah, we're going to go
back out through the
same way. Through the front door,
Yeah. As you kind of turn around finally and now go back, you can see that right where the fire exit is to get outside is in between the place where Lyndon Walsh Abdul's exhibit was and where Daniel Gertis's is. And you realize that there is still a framework left that's almost a picture almost right beside the fire exit that maybe you hadn't seen before. And you see, and interestingly, it's clearly not a Daniel Gertis work or a Lyndon Walsh Abdul work, because it seems to feature a woman in a white dress on it standing holding a box towards you, and you can see written in large type font letters, is it everything you'd hoped it'd be? And that's where we'll end the session.
Damn it.
One of the entities is advertisement, and
she's offering us the box. She's offering us the box, but we probably have to go through the door to get it from her.
So we're basically playing American Gods now.
Our players included Joe Bardalis, Jen Obertaz, Tyler Hudak, Troy Lehman, and myself, with Mike McKenna as the game master. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the horrors locked in the Magnus Archives. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.